Forget no contact, because sometimes silence doesn't heal you. Sometimes it breaks you even more. They told you, don't text them, disappear, let them feel your absence. But no one warned you. What happens when you are the one drowning in that silence? No one told you how loud your thoughts would become, how every memory would echo, how every moment alone would feel like a punishment. This isn't about them anymore. This is about what happens inside you and what Stoicism teaches us about surviving it. The pain of silence. Silence is supposed to be power. At least that's what you've heard. Stay quiet. Stay distant. Stay strong. But what if silence doesn't feel powerful? What if it feels like withdrawal? Like something inside you is screaming, and no one can hear it? Because silence doesn't just cut off communication. It cuts off habit. It cuts off dopamine. It cuts off the person you built your emotional world around. You're not just missing them. You're missing who you were with them. And that's why no contact hurts. Not because you're weak, but because your mind is trying to hold on to something it was never designed to lose overnight. The truth Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat. Stoicism doesn't lie to you. It doesn't say, this will be easy. It says something far more uncomfortable. You are suffering because you are attached to what you cannot control. You cannot control whether they miss you. You cannot control whether they come back. You cannot control how they feel. And yet your peace depends on all of it. That's the trap. You gave your emotional stability to something outside your control. And now that it's gone, you feel like you're collapsing. But here's the brutal truth Stoicism teaches. The pain isn't caused by their absence. It's caused by your dependence. Why nitrogen monoxide contact feels worse than talking. When you talk to them, even if it hurts, you get relief, a message, a reply, a sign, something to hold on to. But no contact, it gives you nothing. No closure, no reassurance, no answers, just questions. Do they care? Are they thinking about me? Did I mean anything at all? And your mind hates unanswered questions, so it fills in the blanks, usually with the worst-case scenarios. That's why silence feels heavier than rejection, because rejection is an answer. Silence is an endless loop. The Stoic shift. Stoicism asks you to do something radical. Stop asking, what are they thinking? And start asking, what am I becoming through this? Because this moment, this pain, this silence is shaping you. You are either becoming someone who needs validation to feel whole, or someone who builds strength from within. And that choice is happening right now. Not when they text you, not when they come back, but here in the silence, the real purpose of nitrogen monoxide contact. No contact isn't supposed to make them miss you. That's the biggest misunderstanding. It's supposed to make you face yourself, your fears, your attachment, your dependence, your inability to sit alone with your thoughts. Because if their absence destroys you, it means you built your identity around them. And Stoicism teaches anything you build outside yourself can be taken away, but what you build within cannot. So what do you do? When the silence feels unbearable, you don't run from it. You don't numb it. You don't break it just to feel temporary relief. You sit with it. You observe it. You understand it. You let it teach you. Because every time you resist the urge to reach out, you are reclaiming control. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you are rebuilding yourself, slowly, painfully, but powerfully. One day, the silence won't hurt anymore, not because they came back, but because you no longer need them to. You'll look back and realize this wasn't abandonment. It was awakening. You didn't lose them. You found yourself. And that is something silence can never take away. If this spoke to you, stay, because this journey isn't over, and neither are you.